Hello, everybody. So, if you remember about 2 years ago, really, at this stage, uh, it was Cavan Day. We were writing to TDs. I'm sure people will remember. My hand was dead because I was writing that many letters, literally about fucking maybe 200,000 words or something like that. We wrote to the President of the United States. We wrote to different world leaders too for Cavan Day. This is 2 years ago, not last year. It's the year before. Uh, and we wrote to the Prime Minister of Finland at the time, the woman, as the often people would say, the woman behind me. So just bear with me for a second. I'm trying to explain as much as I can. So last year, you remember, I was crying about the election results in Finland. So that's all we're going to say. We're not going to go into the other details about it. So obviously, it was a change of government. Basically, there was a change of prime minister. And obviously we sent the letter to the previous government about Cavan Day during that time, because obviously last year was only last year. It was the year before that we sent it off to Finland. And obviously we asked the previous Prime Minister for an autograph, along with wishing us the best for Cavan Day. Obviously that didn't happen. And to many things, I have a note here too from the office of the Prime Minister of Finland. If you see my live stream, you know. But basically, because all the Finland was going through back then, I suppose, in 2021, with joining NATO and loads of other things happening, and bringing in legislation for parental leave, extra leave for fathers, and stuff like that. So there was a lot going on in Finland at the time for the government. And just to say, the letter only was opened there. Must have been late last week or the weekend. So which is why I got this from the office of the Prime Minister now, and from himself, the Prime Minister of Finland. So we got a nice little postcard. We got a small letter in the envelope too. I can't show it obviously because my details are literally on it. Unfortunately, it's the worst thing about it. But I can't show this because it's not no details are on it or anything like that. So, but it's really really nice. So obviously, they seen it and said, we never got a response basically from the office of the Prime Minister or from Santa Marine. So they probably were like, we probably should send him something for him going to the hassle of sending a letter and stuff. And particularly because I paid express post and stuff for the letter at that time, and it was nearly 16 €, but I didn't really care about the money. It wasn't the money. It's just nice to get a reply, even if it's just a standard reply. It's nice to get something. But obviously, I wasn't expecting this morning, on a Tuesday morning, just nearly 2 years later, out of the blue, and literally the postman literally having a fit at the door about it, because he was literally told to deliver this first thing this morning, because it had basically was the first thing that needed to be delivered, because it was more, it's like a diplomatic, I suppose, stamp, like it was more prioritised than any other post, if that makes any sense, because it's literally coming from the Finnish government basically. So literally coming from the highest you can go in the Finnish government, the office of the Prime Minister, and literally says the office of the Prime Minister on the back of Finland. So so obviously and signed signature, his signed signature and pen. So fair to say, and obviously a few checks too, of course, in the back for being supporting the Finnish government, of course. But just want to thank. I can never say his name, but Peter Orban. He want to just thank him very much for basically waited for sending this postcard, and for the letter too from his secretary too, explaining why we didn't get a letter. But it's unfortunate that we didn't get the lady behind us too right, unfortunately. But never know, maybe in the next election we might go the other way, let's put it that way, and maybe we'll be back at it. But no, it's really really good. So thanks very much. It really was. It did brighten my day, especially because I wasn't feeling well the last few days. I probably have a bit of a head cold that's up and coming on. So it's really really nice, and especially I literally wasn't expecting it, because literally 2 years later, you wouldn't be taken. But like, I literally opened the post after the postman, like he literally knocked. He didn't even put it through the door. He knocked on the door to give it to me. I was not expecting, because I knew straight away. I seen the logo, the thing, like same as the harp here. You often get letters from the doll and stuff, and the harp. I wasn't I can tell, like, you can see the Finnish logo that's on the card, and it's on the letter too, and the other letter too. The symbol, like the emblem of Finland. So at the time I didn't know what I did that they were going to complain. I obviously knew it was a few checks. I obviously knew that. But I wasn't expecting that. But especially because it's just a random Tuesday. I just simply I don't think anybody would have expected it just 2 years later, just for one. I don't know, But anyway, it's good. It's good fun. I just thought to share this because we were kind of disappointed at the time, because obviously even the TDs, we worked with a lot of TDs here in Ireland, and we only got about 5 responses out of 130 or something like that. So it's very good that we got that, at least a signature and stuff. So really, really good. So thank you. And talk to you again, and bye.